Hello, and welcome to Reflections about EdCampNova. I'm going to power through this. I already got no voice, but I got to push this out today. I can't wait for Reflections. Um, so, as always, this vlog is going to be in three parts: takeaways, story time, and meta. So, let's start with takeaways. Honestly, my big takeaway from this is out of the three sessions, I only went to one of them. I hung out in the lobby for two of them, and that was new to me. I've been to a lot of ed camps, but it was so cool because I actually knew people at this one, Sam and Margaret and Chrissy, and I had like, instead of going to sessions, I had like 10-minute conversations in the hallway with people, and I'd never done that before, and that was really, really, really nice. Um, Hopefully that's like a preview of ISTE for me, because at ISTE, like, there's no way I'm going to a lot of, it's my first ISTE. I'm not going to a lot of sessions. I'm too ADD, and I hope to just chat with people. And so that kind of gave me inspiration to do that. So that was my takeaway. Like, you can just chat with people, and that's like the most personalized PD gets, right? All right, now for part two, which is story time. Apologies in advance. I usually murder last names on this. Oh, sorry about that. If I remember, I'm gonna put Twitter handles in the comments. I may not remember to do this. Uh, so first story, Charles Randolph. Oh, God, this dude's a folk hero. Okay, so we're at the slam, and there's this bird. I got to do this in one take. There's this bird flying around, a bird, and it's fucking Earth Day. And I'm so upset because, like, we're gonna kill a bird. We're gonna kill a bird on Earth Day. Whatever, right? So it ends. We go get drinks at a restaurant, and Sam sitting right next to me, and he shows me his phone, and it's Charles with a box and a fishing net, and he caught the bird, and he let it go, and I was like, it's a birthday miracle. Where Charles got a fishing net in a career center. It's a Votech school. Do they teach fly fishing at Votech school? I don't even know. It was unbelievable. That's my favorite story of the whole time. Anyway, Techie Margaret was there. Margaret, she manages 5,000 devices at her school. She told me that, and that made my mind explode a little bit. Molly Patrician was there, like the most high-tech elementary music teacher you've ever met. I asked her, I was like, do you want to be an ITC? Like, you should be an ITC. And she was like, no, I'm cool. I like what I do. I was like, cool, right, rock on. Oh my God, whatever. This is my voice. I don't know what, I gotta do this. Where are we? Joan Brown was there. She had to leave, I think she would have a climate march or something, but anyway, it was nice seeing her. I had not seen her in a while. Chrissy Rowan was there. I never really talked at length with Chrissy before, and it was the first time I actually got to chat with her. She's funny. I don't know. I can't. Just cracking me up. It was just funny. I really enjoyed talking with her. Tim Stommer was there, of course. Like, when is Tim Stommer not there? And I always like to joke with him. He's hashtag retired, not retired, because he's about as unretired as it gets. Of course, Sam Whiteman. And this was an incredible story. So. It was the very beginning, we're just chatting or whatever, and I'm sort of lamenting that, because of Davos, EdCamp USA is going away. And so I was like, hey, Sam, I don't think there's going to be an EdCamp USA this year after 2 years in a row. And Sam, this is incredible. He doesn't bat an eyelash. He looks at me and he goes, let's do it ourselves. I was like, sure. Now, it's a moonshot. Right. I think we're going to reach out to the EdCamp mothership and ask him. I can't imagine that we would pull it together, but that's not the story. The story is that the fact that he didn't even blink. And I was cool. It was a cool moment, and I really appreciated that. Rachel Berkut from Fluvanna County. Serious, Fluvanna. Look it up. It's a place. It's awesome. Was there. Enjoyed meeting her. Caitlin Davies. Who works at Stratford, which is the autism program right underneath HP Woodlawn, whose prom I went to before I was married when I was dating some girl. It was like 15 years ago. And in all seriousness, the Stratford prom is the coolest prom you'll ever go to, because there's no limos. There's no tuxes or dresses. It's just kids rocking out in Hawaiian shirts. It was just, I'll never forget. It was pretty cool prom. Karen Richardson, who's a farmer. She showed me her blog. She's farm. She's a farmer. That was awesome. Michelle Moore was there. Michelle, it's the first time I really talked to her. I guess I saw her last fall, but I actually thought she's one of the few people Michelle genuinely and seems to enjoy listening to other people. Really, I'm not even making this up. Like, she was actually, she's a very, very engaging person. Like, I don't know, she's cool. Enjoyed meeting her. Natalie Davies from Richmond. I sat across from lunch with her, and she drove up from Richmond, which, teachers who drive 2 hours on a Saturday, that's pretty awesome. Tyler Whitman, I hadn't seen Tyler in a long time. He changed his profile picture to one of those Sketch 50 things. What the heck is Sketch 50? I missed the memo on that one. But anyway, I like you should check out his, he drew his own profile thumbnail. It's pretty cool. You should check it out. Elizabeth Stapula, who I'd never met before. Coolest thing about Elizabeth, I love it when pre-service teachers who aren't even teachers yet, show up to ed camps. Like, that's like awesome. I love that. Katie Fielding was there. I didn't realize, her handle is KDF. Think about that for a second. How early do you have to get in to get the handle KDF? I looked it up. 2007. That's 4 years before I got on Twitter. Talking about early adopter, that blew me away. Hannah Turk. Jeez. Hannah Turk was there. She's like 23, if that. Is her first year teaching. And just is like one of the most masterful networkers you'll ever meet. Always, I met her at EdCamp USA, actually. Another person who I met at EdCamp USA is Heather Hurley. Amazing thing about Heather is, like, how many central office people do you know who are down with EdCamp? I know one, and her name's Heather Hurley. So I really appreciate that she gets it. She gets the whole EdCamp concept. Diane Harrison was there, who I had not met before. She knew. She's again, hashtag retired, not retired. But before she retired, she worked in Fairfax County. I have a first cousin who was the principal at Rachel Carson Middle School. And his name's Augie Fertali. He retired like a year or two ago, and it was just funny that, like, do you know Augie? I was like, yeah, that's my cousin. Michael Green was there, and I really appreciated it. So, oh my God, how am I doing on time? I think I'm going way over. Okay, so I started this venture with some other teachers called VetchChat, hashtag VEDChat, VetchChat. And like, people must have thought I was crazy because I was asking people to record intros and stuff. And like, Sam was Vert, and then Margaret, and then Andrew, and then Michael. And then they must have thought I was crazy, but I mean, it was honestly I think the best week of my career, because VetchChat, the first VetchChat last Tuesday, had 4,500 views on Flipgrid, which doesn't sound like much, but think about it. This was a brand new format on a platform that 80% of the participants had never used, from a team of people who don't have that much social reach at the end of the day. We got 4,500 views. Like, it's staggering. So anyway, come on out next Tuesday. We're going to do it every Tuesday. I think it's going to be 9 o'clock again. I'm thinking about talking to 8, somewhere around there. Anyway, next week, next Tuesday, VetchChat. It's a thing. I'm telling you what. Come check it out. And thank you to Michael and everyone for being great supports about that. Catherine Hale was there. Usually, the neat thing about Catherine, when I talked to her for about 10 minutes, and usually I tell people I'm from Shirlington, even though I live in Nog. But I knew she was at Gunston. I was like, Catherine, I'm from Nog, and she got it. Like, she was like the only person there, like, she got, like, because Nog's got a very, I can't get into it, but it's got a very interesting history, and like, she got it. I appreciated that. Gretchen was there, and I really appreciated Gretchen, because when I did my VetchChat, is it called a slam or a smackdown? I don't know. We call it smackdown. Some people call it slam. Oh, who cares? The thing at the end, right? The share. She did a really, really nice tweet. I was like perfect laserly. It was perfectly, very precise, just a very awesome tweet. So I appreciate Gretchen for that. Oh my God, where am I? I met Summer Johnson for the first time. She won $100. That was awesome. Congratulations. She said from Lee. I thought she was from Washington Lee. She's not from Washington Lee. She's from Lee and Fairfax. I confused. So I I got that right. Um, Kelly Brown, who I didn't get a chance to talk to Kelly, but like she's like her first day on Twitter. She had like 20 followers. She had like 40 tweets. It was unbelievable. She was like a Twitter boss. It was insane. Chip Chase was there. My partner in crime, Chip Chase, the founder of EdCamp Metro DC. Cool part was it was the first EdCamp I walked to, and Chip was really nice, and he drove me home. And he'd never seen my house, so he came to my house. He saw my dogs. It was pretty cool. And now for some young, amazing teachers. Okay, Brian Klippel, Wes Strayer, and Miss Becker 07. It's enough that there's awesome young teachers, but there's 3 of them at the same school in Loudoun County. I'm not sure what school, but send your kid to that school because there's 3 like visionary teachers there. And finally, Jen Orr, who, it was funny, like there's this singularity of like book people talking about some book whose name I forgot right now, but it was like Jen Orr and Chrissy and Gretchen, and they were talking about this book, and it was like this singularity of book talk. I don't read books, so I was lost, but it was just kind of cool to see that. All right, and now on for part 3, which is meta, where we talk about EdCamp itself. One fascinating thing, they were like, we don't have projectors, and that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, we got burned. And you can watch my vlog from EdCamp Metro DC. We got burned by people giving presentations. And we knew one way to solve it. Don't have projectors. Like most of the rooms didn't have projectors. So that blew my mind a little bit. Like, and the other thing Nova does super well is they pick these awesome venues where like we use the standard format, like cafeteria and then break out to classrooms, right? Pretty standard. And they always find a cool venue, which is with this like massive, like usually it's a library and they play 4 corners, like they spread people out. And the best part was last time in the library, I had some noise issues, but I must have been the high ceiling or something, but like sound was absolutely no problem. We had people play all over this giant room, and Law of 2 Feet was working. People were walking all over the place, and it was just that's like the perfect venue. And so great. This team really, really gets that. Okay, I think I'm done. Thank you to all the organizers. Very, very grateful, amazing. EdCampNova, just I've been a 4 out of 5, so I'm in. I love it. Can't wait for the next year. Don't forget next Tuesday night, VetchChat #VEDChat. The slow chat from last week still going. People are still chatting from last Tuesday. www.vedchat.com. That's www.vedchat.com. That's it for now. We'll see you next time. I messed up my outro. All right, I can't do it again. So, and we'll see you next time.